And welcome to another edition of the ETB Sportsnet Coaches Show. I'm Kenneth the K-Rock Klein, and of course we're joined by the head women's soccer coach, Erik Solberg. And Solberg, last time we were chatting, we were expecting a game against UT Tyler, but unfortunately Mother Nature had other ideas. So kind of just talk about the kind of playing and dealing with this weather that we're having.
It was a tough week weather-wise for us. It actually started last Tuesday. We were chatting. I caught the bus up to Conway to go play Hendricks. We got 60-some minutes in, played some of our best soccer, and lightning stopped us up there, and we weren't able to finish that game, and unfortunately didn't get a result out of a match where we played really, really well. And then obviously it carried into this weekend after the loss to Ozarks. We're really excited to get back on the horse and go play a very good UT Tyler team. But again, weather kind of intervened on Saturday. We had it scheduled to be made up yesterday, and they didn't feel comfortable playing on turf in the wet and cold, and so that was a mutual kind of decision, and it was led by their part. And so unfortunately didn't get a chance to play, but that's the peril of dealing with outdoor sports, and we'll just use it as motivation, use it as fuel, and take it forward to go back into conference play this week with Belhaven and LC. So you hate to have it happen, but that's sometimes life, and we'll play 2 less games than we planned on this year, but that is what it is.
Definitely. And so as far as where you stand conference-wise, you're still kind of on the outs looking in, but you still have plenty of time to make up the deficit and get yourself back into the conference tournament. What needs to happen in order for that to happen, and can you guys figure out a way to get it done?
Yeah, absolutely. I still feel really confident. We're not in the best position that we could be in, but we could be in a lot worse position. We still control our own destiny. If we win 3 of our last 4 matches, we'll be in the tournament. There's really no way around it. If we do anything less than that, we're going to need some help. But 2 matches and a draw might get us in as well. But really for us, it really starts with us taking care of business this week against Belhaven and LC. They're 2 teams that are improved, but games on the road, on turf, but they're games that we need to win. And then we get a very good UT Dallas team who's top 5 in the region, getting national votes here at home, and then we get Howard Payne to end it. So it's very similar to my first year. We had to beat McMurray that last weekend to get in the tournament. We're not flustered by it. We're not afraid of it. It is going to be a challenge, and we, by losing to Ozarks on Thursday, we kind of made life difficult for ourselves. Losing to Ozarks and then Laterno before that, but we're still, in control of our own destiny. So really, what needs to happen? We need to play well, take care of business. We need to finish our chances. I mean, that's the biggest thing. And then defensively, we just need to clean it up a little bit more. I think we're allowing just maybe 1 goal too many right now, and that's making life really hard in our offense. And then we got to finish some chances because I think our offense is making life hard in our defense. So, not flustered, not worried, feel very confident in our abilities to get in the tournament, but it is going to take us, winning 3 of our last 4, which, we've done earlier in the season. We've won 3 out of 4 games. So we just need to take care of business, and it starts with Belhaven on Thursday.
Definitely. And so, you've kind of had this sort of up and down year in comparison to last year when things just were on a roll and all that. And obviously you're not quite out of the picture yet, like you said, but when a season like this kind of happens, what does that do as far as trying to get your team united together to play as one?
Well, I think that really hasn't changed anything. I think our team motto is "We are one." I still feel like we're one cohesive unit. The biggest difference, and we knew this was going to be tough. You look at the game Thursday, we didn't start a single upperclassman. We played an entire group of freshmen, sophomores. Of our 30-kid roster, we've got 25 freshmen, sophomores. So we're a very young team. I think we're still learning how to work hard, and we're learning how to finish our chances, and we're learning how to face adversity and respond in the proper way. And sometimes we've done a really brilliant job of that, and sometimes we haven't. So, part of that is growing pains. We knew this wasn't going to be last year. We knew we had a blank canvas to kind of write our story, and we've got to still write the finish to it. And hopefully it's a good finish that involves us getting into the conference tournament. But, as far as any of that stuff, we still feel like we're united as one group. We're a different group of personalities. We got a lot of new faces. We're young. We're trying to learn how to win. Win games on the road, win games at home, win games in bad weather, win games with officiating that doesn't go our way. And we haven't always been up to the task, but I think if we can get it right for the last 4 games, we're still in great position to end this season on a high note. And I don't think it's a rebuilding year. I don't think it's a bad year. We're still 1 game below 500. We're right there. Still got a great chance if we win 3 of our last 4 to finish above 500, and that's a pretty good season if you look at the history of ETB women's soccer. So starts with a win on Thursday, and we'll take it forward from there.
Definitely. So obviously the season's continuing on, and of course, like you said, you have a pretty young team as well. Just kind of just the freshman players, the new kids that have really, how have they managed to buy into this program, especially from the upperclassmen?
Yeah, I think we're lucky to have, we've got one true senior in Megan Friend who's a captain for us, who's done a really good job leading our team. A couple other junior captains in Gabby Henley and Kerrigan Falber. We've got Crystal Monzon, who's been around for quite a while, Claire Hamilton, who's been around. But after that, it's really freshmen and sophomores. We've got sophomores that played a lot of minutes who I think have taken the freshmen under their wing, and we've done a really good job of our whole team, buying in and I think it's really just come from learning and trial by fire, trial in games and earning minutes in practice. And, we've done a really good job. I feel like our attacking group is going to really be really strong in a couple of years. And we've got some freshmen that have done some good things in the back line for us as well as in the midfield. So, and in goal for that matter. I feel really strong about this group. They're a good group of kids. They have bought in. I think it's really just the culture of our program that's allowed them to buy in. And it's not always perfect. Sometimes it's messy, and as you guys have seen, sometimes we don't get the result. But, we feel really good about the group of kids we have in the program. I know we're going to have another strong recruiting class next year that's only going to make this program better and carry it forward that much more.
All right, Coach, well, best of luck to you this weekend as y'all hit the road for Belhaven and Louisiana College. We'll hopefully pick up 2 wins there. Tune in next time as we talk more women's soccer with head coach Erik Solberg. We'll have more in just a bit.